see so. Wait a minute. Totally wrong. That's a diesel. Alrighty. So he comes out of the hole, grabs a hold, and he's got a good pull going. He's got good speed coming up on it. That's about the best eco diesel I've seen in a while. 240, 250. Coming up on it still, 280 and 283.93. That's going to be your first place driver so far. 283.93. He didn't wait for it at all. He came forward. He tightened up the chain and just put the power right to it. And Bronson putting himself out in front, being that he's the only driver here that's pulled so far. Not really the best pulling engine. Okay, Louis Giroux from Quail. That's a nice. Okay, good. It's a 79.5. I said it looked to me like a 78, 79, or 80. So, you know, it's a 79.5. That's somewhere in between here. Mark to beat, 283. Yeah, okay, he didn't go 75 feet, which means that if he's ready, we can actually just put it in neutral and pull backwards again. A plethora of things are happening as he comes out of the hole. One thing is, the truck has big tires. So those tires don't allow the chassis to work the way it normally would. Then it's a standard transmission. Then the carburetor was just acting up a tiny bit on that, giving a bit of a jerk back and forth. He's trying to be aggressive. And at the same time, he's got very long angled traction bars. So the traction bars are actually lifting up on the center of the cab, and it makes the truck kind of come down the track in an interesting fashion. Basically what he's going to have to do is come out more gentle and then feed the gas and then go. Trying to get that speed up in second gear. He's got it there now. He's got good speed. Right for the sled to come down and stop him. It's going to be right around 300 feet. There we go. Give him a big round of applause. Your new leader right there. Towards our cats. Here we go. 297 feet. So Shane O'Neill still would have been first place so far. So we keep going back to that, because if Shane drops his pass and he ends up breaking a U-joint 80 feet out, then I'm going to personally bug the heck out of him. Of course, everybody needs to cheer for everybody, but that's your new leader. Give him a big round of applause, folks. Oh, Shane O'Neill coming out of the hole hard, pulling some RPM, trying to get some speed up. The mark to beat, 297 so far. He's got a really good pull going, lots of speed. Going straight to the red limit right there. Trying to beat 297 feet. He's coming up on it. Will he be able to get further down the track? Only time will tell. Holy smokes, it's going to be really close. Shane O'Neill. Nice job. For second, 282 for third. Where did we go with the big Chevrolet? 280. Puts himself into third place by 1 foot over the Eco Diesel. Merrill Smallman getting the job done. 301 feet. Mark to meet is 304 feet for first, 301 for second, 297 for third, 283 for fourth, 282 for fifth. Get you a distance though. How do we do, Corey? 304 feet was the mark to meet. You guys were down here the whole time. Is that the new leader? 325 feet, Christian in red. And he did something that I haven't heard him do all year long. I hope his transmission's not going on the fritz. Came out of first gear, went to second, hold her in second gear the whole way down, but then, right about there, it started to shift into third. Exactly the same as he did last time, 297 feet, and that'll be your leader. Travis Paquette up into first place. He's the only guy in the class to pull so far, 3/4 ton gas class, and here we go. Tractors to trucks to two-wheel drive trucks to four-wheel drive modifieds. We'll see what they all can do. To our wonderful sunny interlude. This kind of weather doesn't happen north of the border, does it, James? He's backing her in. So the big half-ton with the diesel motor under the hood, called the Power Stroke, and the Eco Diesel Power under the hood. We'll see what he can do with it. A few of these coming out over the past few years. This truck has been right middle of the pack. If I were to guess today, I'd say he's going to come down the track and he's going to do right middle of the pack one more time, somewhere right around 300 to 302, 304 feet. But if he gets a hold of it, James just might press the nitrous button and fly way down. And at the end with the big diesel. Definitely brand spanking new tires on this truck. He's all ready to go. Truck's ready to go. We're ready to go. Oh, let's see what he can do right this minute. The big diesel into the Ford, and we are wound up. Not big RPM out of this. He's just looking to get the power to the ground, and he's coming up on it. He's got a nice pull going right there. 314, 15, 315 feet, your new second place driver. Right there, give him a big round of applause, James Tracy.
He left, saying bye-bye.
A little bit of iPad stuff to flick around on there. Now you can come out and go a little further this year. Electric powered lightning truck. We'll see what we can do here.
Electric truck.
Green flag, green light, whenever you want to go. All right.
Here come the electric
See, I'm
truck.
seeing the front end come up and spin pretty hard. I'm waiting for the rear to kick in. It should be a heavy truck, and weight pulls it. He's doing much better this year, folks. Much, much better. Holy smokes! Tell you one thing, no noise pollution anyway. Not even a squeal, not even a... Not like a... We get you a distance. Looks like somewhere right around 310 feet or so. How far did we go? 287. Okay, so a nice pull and much better than last year. He did a great job of it. Give our electric truck driver a big round of applause. I think we need to get him a stereo system, though, that makes the engine noises, eh? I don't think too many people would go to a NASCAR electric race. However, I think we're all aware that Formula One does have E-Formula, right? And those are very widely and well attended. But if you listen to them, they still have a noise to them. Alrighty, Mr. Polstra, putting his helmet on and getting ready to go. Chris Polstra. Some fun. I can tell you this much right now. Sean Forrest has been out a few times this year. Been doing a great job of bringing this truck down the track. Nice pulling truck, and this is old school pulling truck, folks. So 477 cubic inches. Somewhere in the range of 800 horsepower, right around 7,500 RPM, 6,200 pounds, but standard transmission in this one. So a little bit more work you have to do to get going. Kind of get the clutch out, you're a little bit aggressive, and you back off for a minute, get your speed up, and then you go. We'll see what he can do with it. Sean Forrest, keeping him honest. 6,500, 7,500, that's 9,000 RPM coming out of that one, boys. Tell you, 1,000.
I have to watch it from my hand. I just had stitches.
Andrew's been working with this tractor all year long, trying to make it a little bit better, a little bit better. He's had some fourth places, some fifth place finishes.
No, I just brought my father. He's not old yet. I seen him. I know that's why I know that thing.
Small block in it, they competed for years. This particular engine now has a turbo on it. We'll check and see if we can actually get the turbo to spool up and run and jam and do all that kind of stuff. Bringing the first of the two-wheel drive trucks down the track. We'll see Trevor Carroll next, and we'll get you distance on him. 270 feet for Jeff Overton. Well, it's low Quebec, so you got a little higher, a little higher, a little higher. Front end's going to be up a little bit. Here we go. Coming down with the homebrew blue Chevrolet. I think Corey's going to add some weight, right, Corey? Looks good. Is it going to work good? I'm sure it is. Just not moving. Nothing to do with the motor, nothing to do with anything else, but you notice that the RPM was up, the wheels are not turning because the transmission is slipping. So like we said about 10 minutes ago, you can make all the power you want, but you've got to get the power to the ground. Where one of the points Diesel under the hood. He was going to go right through the end the way he was going. Real nice pull. Give him a big round of applause. Prince and Falls. What a very, very strong competitor. All of these guys coming up to the line, right? Some forward power under the hood. So we had Mike making his way down the track with 356. Distance on him. All right, but in there for second place now. Your new second place driver, 297 feet over the 264 of Jonathan Jans, the 273 of Mike Lattiser, and the 308 feet, I think it was. 309 feet, Brian Park still out of. It's all going to depend on that first 75 feet. Oh, nothing to it. Nothing to it. Nice pull down and through. Not too much drama. Just a really good pull on that. We'll ask Corey for it. In the go. Give him a big round of applause. The mark to beat right now. happy, and so is Brandon, and so is pretty much everybody else in the field. I think Corey said 305 or 304. 304 feet for Ian Legault. Oh, take a big whiff of that. Clutch. Oh, yeah. So, when Harry first came out this season, I said, like, it's very hard in the standard. You either got to go second gear and you over rev, or you go third gear and you run out of spool. And then Harry came out and showed me he had a bit more power than everybody else, and I'm like, okay, so third gear does work on his, but you really got to slip her out and get her going. And so far today, the only guy to go 330 something, Harry Weiss. So we're going to have to wait and see what he does here. In the meantime, nice job on hooking there. Security to the sled. That's right, ambidextrous, right? You can talk into both ears. Trying to build some speed. Got a nice program so far. Grabs another gear. Great big gear. Oh, that's got good speed. That's got really good speed to it. What are we doing here? Coming up on a 290. Woo! Gonna put him right into the mix. The leader so far, Ryan Parks with 309 feet. Nobody able to touch him so far, but we've still got some very heavy hitters. We still have some former winners this year to come back up, and Brandon Pierce is ready to pull in here very shortly. To take first place. Only time will tell. What happens over here is the ladies get the numbers, they put them down on the paper, and then they have to put the sign with the cosign and to put Diesal, put a little bit down my neck here, and oh yeah, take that home and it'll be good stuff at home.